then after that's done, we can set up the delivery routes and everything else that's needed basically. So here we are at Freak Supply with a parking space just for me, just the way I like it. We can go sleep for another day, make some more money in the meantime, because that's also very important. And our delivery should be here. Lovely. We can walk straight in, and here it is, 6 pallet shelves, which I'm gonna carefully place one next to the other right here, 3 on the side, 3 on the other side. And I think that's enough, because a pallet shelf has a pretty large capacity. And since that's done, we can go to Freak HQ, to our purchasing agents, and we can kind of see how much money we're gonna spend, because these items should be, I mean, are technically cheaper than wholesaler. So classic cheap female clothing, let's order 500. Let's do 500 each actually. I don't know if we have enough space on the shelves that we got. We just got the 8 shelves in the store, but I feel like 500 of each should be enough, especially if we do it, let's say every 3 days. If we sell out from the first day, perfect. Nothing to complain about. But if we don't, I don't want to have too much stock, you know, too much supply and too little demand. It's not going to do very good for our business. It's not going to do good for any business for that matter, but you know, you get the point. And the thing that I don't like about this Bluestone Imports company is that they don't have paper bags, and paper bags are required for our checkout counters. And this is what I was saying, that you know, the game forces you to get another purchasing agent or to place another order, to do things like that. Now we could go down that road, so we can automate this bit as well, like getting another purchasing agent, setting another contract with another import-export company that does sell paper bags. Or in the meantime, because we are a bit pressed by time and by money, and I don't really want to employ another purchasing agent right now, I'm gonna go to the wholesalers. Where are they? Wholesale stores. There we go. Let me just take off all of these other places, because wholesalers, guess what, they do have paper bags, and we're gonna buy a bunch of paper bags from them, and it is what it is. Now I just need to find the large one. I think these guys had the paper bags, if I'm not mistaken. Paper bags, $100 for 1,000. It is what it is, but we have to do it because we need paper bags now. We're gonna get the customer service employees very soon. They're gonna come in our inbox, and yeah, we need to be very snappy. We need to be very quick with this. This is the life that we chose. We chose to be an entrepreneur. We don't like working for somebody else, and that means that we just need to make smart decisions. And sometimes it means that we're not able to just sit back and relax. We need to put in the work. I know people say that bosses don't do anything, but you see, we're a different kind of boss. So let's go right into NY Distro, and I think we already have the hand truck. They changed it anyway, called the flatbed now, and we can do a lot more. And look how many paper bags they have here. So let's put as many as we can. There go, flatbed is full. Let's place the order here. There should be enough boxes for a while now. I just hope we got enough space. Add item to storage in our car. Okay, we've got what do we have there? Because I really want those paper bags. We've got food. Okay, well, we're gonna sell the food and put the paper bag in. It is what it is. And now we can drive straight to FreaQwear, and we can leave those paper bags in the checkout counters. And once we get the employees and we get the shop open, they will be good to go. And there it is. This one is equipped. Now let me get my hand truck. I know we're not gonna be able to fit all of them, so another couple trips are going to be necessary because we don't have a flatbed, but at least it's going to save us some time. And you might ask, what are we going to do with all these additional paper bags? Well, they're going to sit on the storage shelves. And what's going to happen is, as soon as we're going to run out, there you go. That's how they will sit right there, nice and pretty. And when they'll run out, an employee is gonna go and automatically restock it. And by the time that they ran out, hopefully we will be making enough money. What am I doing here, man? I keep placing the hand truck in the trunk. Yeah, by that time, hopefully we're gonna be making a lot more money, so we can actually employ another purchasing agent and set up the one contract for the paper bags. It is what it is. That's the way of doing business, unfortunately, sometimes. But yeah, so let's park the vehicle here because I don't really care what happens to it. Actually, we got the delivery, and that's lovely because now I can put you back in the beloved scene of time lapse and allow you to enjoy the 500 or 1000 sped up video footage of me placing all these clothing racks. Enjoy! Alright, so after a lot of hard work, and the hardest part was just selecting the correct clothing for all these clothing racks according to what's available in our customer capacity index here. We will be limited at 60 because we just have 2 points of sale, but that's okay from my view anyway. It's more than enough, I think. And the rest of the clothing items are also completed. So, with that being said, I think it's time for us to see if we can get those orders in. See what's going on. So we got a logistic manager here. They should be sending any supply to FreaQwear. We've got a purchasing agent here as well. These guys also have 500 for each auto stock every 3 days. The only thing that we don't have is employees. And just taking a look at the candidates here, they haven't yet updated with customer service employees. So let's go to bed because it's already 2 o'clock in the morning again. I don't know why am I doing this to the little guy here. We don't have any food, but it is what it is. I don't think we need to re-enter the building anyway in case we get into a sad period or whatnot. So let's fast forward the time for a little bit and check the candidates. It seems like we do have customer service employees. So let's get those assigned to FreaQwear. Actually, with the selected assign business, that's the easier way to do it. FreaQwear, confirm. And now that it's assigned, we need to reselect those, and then we can do with the selected hire candidates. So that's it, done. Now we can go into the scheduler here. As per usual, we're gonna make this store available 24/7 because you never know when people want to walk in. And then of course we can use that. We can use the customer insights to see if this decision is good or not, and if it's not, we can always tweak it. And now we can assign everyone. Not quite sure why the autofill did this to us. I think that's a bit annoying. But let's see. Cheryl here doesn't have any issues, right? She wants full time. Actually, I've selected all the days for Friday, but I didn't copy it, so Monday has only, from 9 to 4, and I need to make it full time. Okay, that's all right. So to correct it, I'm gonna select Monday, copy the schedule, and I'm gonna paste it everywhere. So now every single day is available 24/7 basically. And now I'm gonna ask the autofiller to do his job. And for the most part, it does a good job, I think. We just need more employees because we got days like Friday, for example, where for a good chunk of time, the store doesn't have anyone to look for it. And that's because the employees that we currently have specific requirements, like Vicky wants no afternoon shifts. And this is the thing that you have to deal with. That's why I love gyms, man, because in gyms you don't have any employees. You just have gym trainers, you put them on, they're happy, blah blah, but you don't have any sort of transaction going on. You don't have the need for that. So in the meantime, we can remove all these other candidates. I guess we'll need to go to sleep for a bit more time. We could have a look at the warehouse because it should, yes, there you go. I was gonna say it should have the products in, which is a good thing. Now Clara here is supposed to be delivering it to FreaQwear. And now if we go to FreaQwear in the deliveries, we don't have, in the inventory, we don't have anything sent to us yet. Now the lowest market price for clothing that's a modern expensive female is 213. So us selling at 127 is going to be very cheap. So I'm going to do 199.99 just to undercut anyone. Modern cheap male, this can be, if the lowest is 95, then this can easily be 89.99. This can be also 89.99. Now bear in mind, this might not be correct. My pricing might be just way too high, in which case we're gonna have to further tweak it, but at least we have a starting point, right? So let's open the store. We have no security whatsoever. I am fully aware of that, and I am fully expecting people to steal some of my inventory, but I'm gonna rely on the good education of the people of New York and hope that they won't steal every single piece of clothing that I try to sell. Let's have a look. Has the delivery been done? No, not yet. Now, I think I might be forgetting something. I'm not exactly sure what, but I have this feeling. So, FreaQwear is the destination, right? There we go. That's what I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting to assign the minimum stock that I'm supposed to be delivering to FreaQwear. That's why we haven't had a delivery yet. Paper bags will be 0 because we don't have that. But now this is done. Unfortunately, we basically lost a day because of this. But as of tomorrow, as of Sunday, we should be able to have everything that we need. So let's have a look now in FreaQwear, in the inventory. Not yet. The delivery hasn't been done yet. Let's see. What about now? Is it a logistics problem or no? Warehouse stock is 0 now. So it should be either en route or what could have happened is 500 of each is not enough to be on the inventory side, and they're actually on the shelves. Yes, exactly what I thought it is. So everything is working fine. This one is undefined. Okay, let's do the classic cheap mail. There we go. So every single clothing rack is filled with an item, which is lovely. People are shopping. Everybody is having a good time, I think. We got one here left, which I forgot to put on the floor. Maybe I can do it here in the middle as a bold statement. And because it's so bold, I'm gonna make it modern, expensive, female. And that's the way the shop looks like. We got 300k in the bank, so it's only one thing left to do. And because we have so much money left, we can do whatever we want. And I'm gonna go for marble here. I think marble is a lovely color, and hopefully we'll have enough money to cover this place. And then I'm gonna go also with hardwood because it looks really nice. And should we do white or gray, better said? These are not set in stone. I just want to see what they look like, but of course if I enjoy what they look like, I might keep them. I do like the hardwood color, but I don't like the marble color, so I think I'm gonna make this entire floor just to finish it up like that. But this bit right here just doesn't sit right with me, and I need to change the positioning of these. Actually no, that's fine. So what else do we have? I can do black. That kind of works, but I also want this to pop a little bit. So I'm not sure what I can do to achieve that, or if that's even a good thing to achieve in the first place. No, this color is definitely not right. We can go for this light blue. I don't know, man. This is always the part that gives me a headache. I'm gonna leave it at that for now, and let's focus on the walls. Maybe that's easier for my limited brain. Brick is nice, I think. We go for this type of brick. It's not really working that well because of the floors. What about a pastel color, or maybe a different color brick? Maybe no, definitely not. That's a no-no. A bit of green doesn't hurt anyone, does it? I quite like this. What do you say? I think this looks quite nice, even with this in the middle. I'm gonna keep it this way. It's toned down, but not too much. Do I have to paint the bathroom now? Is this gonna cause any issue with my score? And of course I need to do the same in the back room, but maybe the back room can be black instead. That's done. And what about the floors? Yeah, maybe we can do hardwood still, or maybe we can do the marbly thingy here in the back, and that puts us at a score of 93%. And if you're telling me that this bathroom here is the one preventing us from getting to 100, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you devs. Okay, it's still 93, but I'm not sure if because it's the quality of the flooring, or oh devs, it was the quality of the flooring. See, I put this one down. That was not up to 94%. You're forcing my hand here. All of this is costing me 113,000. Jesus. Okay. What about the walls? So I guess I need to make the walls pretty in the bathroom too, 'cause otherwise my score is gonna tank, and I don't want that to happen. I mean, don't get me wrong, 93% is top tier, but I'm a perfectionist. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it at that. Everything looks pretty good, and I'm gonna be spending a bunch of money in a second on this. So let's apply the changes. 115, almost 116,000 out of the bank. But at least this clothing store, I'm very proud of it. I don't know how good you will see it in the time lapse, because I'm not gonna aim to waste your time with unnecessary details. But I took a very simple approach and just decided to do a couple of rows here and there, and it turns out to look quite nice. They're not the same, so it is not symmetrical, but the way it looks, I quite enjoy it. And the color scheme that I just chose right now, I think they're really pretty, and they kind of make this store look premium, like high-end, which is what we wanted to achieve anyway. Alright, well, I think it's only fair that we go into our beautiful vehicle here, which we will change. But it's only fair that we go here, spend the night, check the profits, and see what adjustments we need to make. 89,000. That's definitely one of the best days we've had so far. And let's check the gym the FreaQwear. It's making 5k. And if we look at our inside screen here, it seems that the best product was the modern cheap female. 20% of our customers is buying that one. If we look at the pricing, the price is at 100%, so we have nothing to change. The fact that sorry, I clicked out of it. The fact that we looked at this, now we are the lowest market price, right? So even the lowest price here is 205, so 199.99 is more than fair, because yeah, it means that we're the cheapest. This one is 92. The fact that we're 89.99 is also fair. Same for this one. The pricing is just perfect, and I don't think I need to change anything about it for now, at least. So we are selling fast. We are selling good. The most sold items would be the modern expensive female, which is amazing, and classic expensive female, also amazing. So I think the 500 items that we're circulating every 3 days might be a bit too short. We got auto stock every 3 days. That's fine. Let's cancel the order. We can keep it at every 3 days, but this needs to improve. I think 800 would be more in tune. Actually, let's do 1,000. Why not? Because we do have a lot of storage units inside the store that are not currently used, because everything is placed immediately on the racks themselves. So this puts us at 76k every 3 days. That's fine. We're making 89k every day, so that's definitely a profit there. Let's go for the other day. 101,000. We just beat our best day. Oh, we cannot forget to go into the HR managers section here. We do have Bruno, and we need to assign all these employees and make sure that they're trained to 100%. See, the average skill percentage grew to 65. It was, I think, around 40. And for this guy, he doesn't need to do much, because all the customer service employees that we've just hired are like in the 90-something percentile, so they're pretty good. Let's have a look at our clothing store. In the inventory section, we did get the deliveries, which is lovely. So some of these items are better than others, but the paper bags are running low. So yeah, that's a thing we need to fix. But as per usual, I think we've done quite a few changes that are very positive and will help us dominate Midtown, and definitely take a little bit of a beating there in the beginning, but we will take down Huang shortly. So thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, as always, please help the channel out with a like, a subscribe, maybe a comment, who knows. So thank you again for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.